And finally, I'm back after super long, and I'm so happy to be back again. Taking the camera, setting up the stand, and all of this itself felt so special. And I'm so grateful that I'm sitting here and doing this today. A couple of days back, I put a story in Instagram asking about the Q&A and giving a hint that I am going to start making videos soon. So most of the questions that I received were either related to how am I doing, what happened, and why I did not post videos, and when am I coming back, and all of this. I'm going to answer all of that in this video. Along with that, it's that time of the month where we have to do the plan with me for the next month. So we are going to do that also together. So hey guys, vanakkam and welcome back to another video of Keep Going. This is Benny, and without any wait, let's get started. I feel so happy to say this. Oh my god, I'm back. Even before we jump into planning the next month, as always, we are going to reflect on how the past month was. So in this case, we are going to reflect how July was. If you have your planner or journal, just grab it, and you can also do your planning parallelly. If not, don't worry, just take a notebook and you can follow the same steps, and that's good to go. I did journal almost every day in July. I think I missed a day or two, but apart from that, I was consistent. So I used my journal to understand how July was, and I've done my reflections already, and I'll share that with you. And along with it, you will get to know what happened to me. So let's start with the good news, which is the highlights of the month. So in July, I got to visit my parents again. It was a quick visit. I had to go and come back in a day, but still I am grateful that I got to spend some time with my family. And then Bible reading. So this is something that I try to do every single day. And July, I don't think I was consistent enough throughout the month, but still I made a good progress, and I've started reading Proverbs now. And then surprisingly, I received a couple of appreciations in my office. So generally, I don't know if you guys feel the same. There are certain months wherein you put your full effort and you do everything, but you get no appreciations. And there are certain months when you don't do that much, like you just do the BAUs and still you receive appreciations. So it was that such month for me. I was like thinking, why are they even appreciating me? That was my mindset throughout, but then I was still happy. And then as always, I got to spend more time with my friends, explore new places, go shopping and all of that. And that was good. And then my prayer journal. This is something I did consistently throughout the month. It was not just throughout the month, throughout the year, every Sundays. If I miss a Sunday because I'm traveling also, I do update when I'm back. Apart from that, every Sundays, I make sure to sit and update this journal. And this is super special to me because that quiet space with God, that's so nice. And I actually got this from Amazon. And in case you want the link, let me know in the comments. I will definitely share with you. A couple of you asked me about it and I've shared the link already. And in case you also want it, let me know. And then one amazing thing that happened to me in July is that I've started my transformation journey. And in case you're following me already in Instagram, you might have known it because I have started sharing my daily progress and all of that there. So in case you are not following me on Instagram, please follow me there because I'm pretty active there compared to YouTube. And I will share the link of that in the description. Please check it out. Okay, so to give you a heads up on this, transformation is something that I wanted to do for a very, very long time. So if you know me for so long, I was a complete different person before COVID, and after COVID, I became a complete different person. It is both physically and mentally. So this transformation is something I really wanted to do for so long, and I kept procrastinating, but finally I've started it in July, and I'm so grateful, and the progress has been amazing till now. So which includes regular workout, diet, and all of that. So I've started cooking a lot at home. I started making a lot of new recipes, like I get recipes from my friends and from YouTube or my own recipes. I do something to actually eat healthy. And somehow I like it also because I'm a person who loves food. I love to eat. The only thing I hate is cooking. But now that I've got to know some quick recipes, which minimizes my cooking effort, but the taste is so good and I'm actually loving this journey. I'm very sure I'm not so good at cooking, but still I'm enjoying this phase because those new recipes are actually so good and I wish everyone gets to try it. And another thing that started parallelly along with my transformation journey was my skincare, my hair care, drinking lots of water and so much more, and it feels so good actually. And I also love to make DIY crafts, and it's been so long I actually started to do any, and I'm so grateful. This time I did a kutti lipstick holder, which is very small, but still I'm glad I did it. And Abby's birthday was also on July, so we got to spend more time for the birthday celebrations with friends. We got to go out because it was on a weekend and it was very nice. And then stationery wonders. This month I was not very active and and I still got a couple of orders, and I'm so grateful to each one of you. So all the orders were shipped on time and the customers are so happy as well. And I've also got a lot of new stock. I was just lazy enough to start shooting, editing and uploading them, but I will really start doing it, and I can't wait to share all that with you. And another important thing that I did this month was to take a blood test, and I got to know where I am deficient and what's wrong with my body and all of that. I'm yet to fix it, but I already have the reports, everything ready, and I can't wait to focus on that as well. And then you know what? I started making paneer at home. So it's been a while that I started making butter and ghee at home. That's something that I do at home only. We don't purchase it out most of the time. And this time I've also started making paneer, and the paneer that I make actually gives a lemon taste, but I love it. I don't know how to get rid of it. I started, some videos I saw to wash it with water and then you get rid of the lemon taste, but I couldn't, do that. But still, I love the lemon taste and I'm fine with it. So I'm so happy that I did. And along with it, I also made the amla shots, that is viral on Insta. You mix the amla with some curry leaves and ginger and lemon and put it in the freezer, and you can take few cubes and drink every day morning. So that's something I'm doing and it's nice. And one very important thing that I did this month, which actually helped with my transformation journey, is meal prep. This is not something that you see in your, videos and all of that, like planning for the entire week. That doesn't work for me. So what I've done is I have a couple of foods ready in my fridge and my freezer. So anytime I get hungry, I can just run, heat it and have it. Like, it's that easy. I don't have to, like previously what happens when I get hungry, if there's nothing to eat readily, like I want it ready, I can't cook and all. If I'm hungry, I'm hungry. So I'll just run out and have some junk and all of that. That's how I was. But now that I have something in my fridge, even if I'm hungry now, if I run, I get my corn or fruits or something is already ready in my fridge. And I know you can't store this for so long. So this is something I've just kept it for a week, and within a week it should be fine. So I'm so happy I did it because it has been incredibly helpful to me and I love it. And this is most of the highlights that I had in the month of July. There are a couple of others also, but that's quite personal, so I'm not sharing that here. But if you ask me if July was good overall, I'll say it was amazing, because July is the month that I have, decided to transform myself, and I'm so happy that I did it. But if you ask me if 2026 was good, I'll say no. 2026 is one of the worst years in my life, because I had to hit the rock bottom and bouncing back took so long and it just drained me completely mentally. But I'm so glad that now I'm back. And yeah, it was nice. Apart from this, I also got to watch a K-drama, which is Can This Love Be Translated? And I think this is a very old one, but I got to watch it only in this month. So it was okayish. I won't give it a 5 on 5 rating. I can give it a 3.5 on 5. That's okay. And then I also watched Jananayakan. So if you guys know me, I am a very big Vijay fan. And this was his last movie. It was pretty emotional. And I'm so grateful that I got to watch it. And you will not understand what I say unless and until you are a Vijay fan. So in case you are a Vijay fan, you'll get to know what I mean already. So the kind of admiration I have towards this person is actually very big. I don't think I can explain all of that in this video. It's a very big thing to explain. So in case you're interested, let me know. There's a whole big backstory behind it. But yeah, he's my favorite hero and I got to watch his last movie and I'm grateful that I could. And now let's move on to the sad part of the month. One big thing was my work schedule, which was so hectic this month. I really wish this doesn't continue. And another thing was I actually wanted to start uploading videos on YouTube from July 1st. But for some reason, I took a step back and I took some more time to heal myself. And now I'm completely all right. And another thing is I really had a very bad eye pain in the beginning of the month, but now I'm completely all right. But that was something that happened for the very first time because I couldn't look on the screen even for a moment. And another thing, I don't know if I have to call it a low light or a funny incident, but let me share it with you. So in the initial days, I couldn't sleep properly, which is in the beginning of the month and all, okay? So I tried to sleep by 1, 2, and I didn't get sleep and I was so frustrated. And with that, I actually ordered some skincare products. I was like, from tomorrow, I'm going to take care of my skin. And it was in Dermoco app. I did order a couple of products and I slept. And the next day, I got a call from another, like a favorite person in my life, but it's been very long that I connected with her. But then she called me and she asked me if you ordered this. I was like, yeah, but how did you know? Because it was so weird. And then she said she got an email about my order and she asked me to check it. So I went to check, is the email ID hers? And I had no clue how her email ID went into my account, because I have never used anybody's email across any of my applications, and that was pretty shocking. But then when I went, then I saw the delivery address. That was Tirupati. Like, Tirupati was a place I stayed a few months in COVID second wave. And I was like, oh my God, what just happened? Like, address is Tirupati, email ID is another. And then I tried to cancel this order, but I couldn't. And I felt so bad because night I ordered this since I didn't get proper sleep. And I really regretted it a lot because I did not validate the address, email ID. I still don't know. Like, address, I'm fine. Okay, maybe once upon a time I might have added. But email ID, I still have no clue how I added it. And then I tried to cancel. I couldn't cancel. And I felt so bad. But then when I contacted the customer support, they said once the product is delivered, you can like reject the parcel and then you will get the refund within a couple of days. And then in July only, I got that delivery call also. And I told them, like, actually, the website gave me a delivery tat of 1 or 2 days, but it took around 10-15 days for them to deliver it. And then I told them about it and I got my refund. But still, I've added this particular incident to the lowlights because I should make sure to ensure the correct address details are provided before placing any online order. And another thing that happened, like maybe in the first 2 or 3 weeks of this month, was very less sleep, because I made it a point that I am going to visit the gym by morning, like for my transformation. So yeah, previously I used to give me some flexibility, like you go in the morning or evening, anything is fine. But what happens is, like say day 1, 2, I go in the morning, 3, I go in the evening, then 4, I won't be able to go in the morning. So I start to skip the gym sessions and all of that. So this is how all my transformation has failed in the past. But this time I made it very sure that you are going in the morning no matter what, which means I have to go to sleep early no matter what. So if you guys know me, you know I'm very bad at my sleep routine. I go to bed by 1, 2 and even beyond that. But now if I have to go to the gym morning, then I have to sleep early in order to wake up early. So that I think I was very harsh on myself for a couple of days. So those days I did not get good sleep. Like I feel sleepy, but then I get to do some or the other stuff and I go to bed only after 12. And that gradually decreased. And now I am going to bed by 11:30. Oh my God, that's such a big achievement, because I am trying to go to bed by 12 from Jan. Like literally from Jan. If you saw my Jan plan with me, you might have seen that was part of my goal. Like going to bed at 12 for at least 3 days, but it never happened. Like maybe 1 or 2 days I do complete it, but then most of the days I was never able to finish that particular goal. And this time I was like very strict to myself, like you are going to do it. And surprisingly, I did it. I am going to bed early now. So yeah, now my sleep is kind of okay, but it's still not the 8 hours of sleep, which I always do. It's now around like 7 to 8 hours, but still I'm fine. But in the initial days, I had very less sleep because of that. And then obviously when I started working out, I got the body pain, which made me so upset in the initial days. Also, one very bad thing that I got is my spine pain. Okay, this is something that keeps coming again no matter what. Like anytime I lift some weight, I get a spine pain very bad, and then I won't be even able to walk. So that is something that's still there. I'm still not 100% recovered, but still I'm pushing myself like you are going to work out no matter what. And yeah, so that's a low light. And that's it. I think I've covered most of my highlights and lowlights. Now, moving on to the next month, which is planning for the month of August. August always used to be one of my favorite months as a child. Like today when I look back, there are a lot of friends who are celebrating their birthdays in August, and a couple of very dear friend of mine also. But as a child, like as a first grade, second grade student also, I had my very first childhood best friend's birthday in August. So that's the reason I will be always excited for August, and then September will be my birthday. So I'll always, like from Jan, I'll wait for this month. And I still remember a childhood fight that we had, which is every month, like say 1 month has 31 days, the next month will have 30, and then again 31, 30. That's how it goes, right? So there was one day, this was an incident that happened like very much young, maybe like 3rd grade or 2nd grade, something like that. Okay, but I still remember that because I failed. Let me tell you that. Okay, this might not be relatable. If you want, you can skip right here, but still I felt like sharing, so I am doing that. So yeah, so July will have 31 days, and then August comes. So I used to always argue that, August will have 30 days and September will have 31 days. And she was like, no, August has 31 days. And then July will also have 31, August will also have 31. So this was always a confusion that we had. And then one day we were arguing and finally she was right. After July, August also has 31 and then September has 30 days. So then we got to know about this way of calculation. I don't know how many of you know this. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, and July is on the top, and then August is also on the top. So that's also 31 and September is 30. So using this method of calculation is then I got a conclusion that okay, July and August has 31 days. Such a stupid, boring story, isn't it? But yeah, I still remember it. Okay, now for August, what I'm going to do, I think I'll just tell what I'm going to do because I think the video is already super long and I don't have time to share all of that. But the first thing that I'll be doing is updating the birthdays because July, I don't know, I really forgot one of my best friend's birthday, guys. So I shouldn't do that again. Though it was in front of me in the calendar, but still I missed to notice it. So this time I'm just going to write it in the overview page on the birthdays because there are a lot of birthdays in the month of August. So birthdays is the first thing. And then my goals. Okay, so goals is nothing, but I'm going to continue my transformation journey for now. I don't think I will be following all the level 10 goals for this month. So I have started a routine and I'm going to continue it. I will let you know if I, succeed in this. But to give you a glimpse, like what I do now is morning I go to the gym, I make sure to drink at least 3 liters of water. Few days I even drink 4 liters of water. So this will be my another goal. And then eating at home, I don't eat anything out most of the time. So it's mostly at home. And that too, I have avoided sugar a lot. I have not stopped it completely, which I have to, but for the moment I have avoided it a lot, but still I'm happy with that. And another thing that I do is I go at least 10k steps. So this month, almost every day, like when I visited my home for 2 days, I did not complete that. But apart from that, every single day, I completed 10k steps and I'm so grateful that I did it. So this will also be part of my, the habits that I want to follow. Going to bed early. As I said, I actually go to bed by 11:30 now. So I have to I'll try to bring it to 11. Or at least 11:30 is also fine, but still I will try to bring it to 11 p.m. sleep. And then one important thing that I'm going to do is meal prep for the next 1 week on every weekends. So this is not like the meal planning for the entire week because that didn't work for me. Because say like you make something today and you have some leftovers, then you don't have a space for that in your meal plan, right? So that was one challenge that I faced. For that reason, I'm not going to do that. But what I'm going to do is keep some foods ready to eat in the fridge so it's easy for my everyday planning. So these will be my major goals for the month of August, which means I've already set up a routine in July and I want to just follow that for the month of August. And if I do that, I'll be fine. Apart from this, I might add a couple of more habits from the previous months, some creative ones like calligraphy or doodle thing, DIY thing, meeting friends and family, and something like that. So all this will be optional though. My transformation journey related habits will be the mandatory. So my focus will be only on that. And apart from that, all this will fall as the optional habits. And I hope I will be able to do it. So I'll be adding all of these in my journal. In case you want to have a look at my journal, let me know in the comments. I'll definitely share that with you. And in case you want to know anything apart from this, let me know in the comments or you can DM me in Instagram. I'll just get to know what you actually want. And to the people who actually asked how I'm doing, is everything okay and all of that, I'm doing completely fine. Of course, I had some bad days in the past and now I have bounced back and I'm completely all right. And to the few of you who keep checking on me on Instagram, oh my God, I'm so grateful to each one of you and I love you so much. Thank you so much for all the love. I think after so long, like throughout this video, I kept smiling and literally my cheeks hurt. Oh my God, how happy I am to start shooting again. I just can't wait to share so much more with you guys. And I'm so grateful that I started doing it. It's been so long that I smiled so much. Oh my God, thank you. I remember this pain after my engagement or wedding. Like when you keep smiling for the photos, you get this pain, right? So that's something I got after this video. I literally did not know I was smiling throughout. It's after the pain I realized I smiled a lot. And thank you so much again for that, making me smile. Alright, I'll see you soon in another video. Until then, it's Chada Bye-bye from Benny. Spread love, spread smiles. Keep going. Bye.